Yo, this is Binky the Hunter. Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'll be doing the Forum Invitational. It's a competition, invite only, and I got invited this time, so I will give it a shot in this video. And I might sound a bit horrible, but I am a bit sick, so I'm sorry for that. I'll eat as much honey as I can to keep my voice bearable and not sound like Joe Cocker too much. So hope you understand, and I hope you enjoy this video. And here is the competition: Community League Invitational 2023 versus Forum Invitational. I still don't 100% understand what's the end goal. I think it's every man for himself, but there's also kind of the league versus the forum, so there's two teams kind of. So, but like I said, I don't know exactly what the meaning of those team battles are. What I see now is that it's every man for himself. So, but this is the competition, and as you can see on the bottom, requirements by invite only. So I am honored to be invited to this competition, and it's, by the way, it's a yearly thing, and it's organized by BCkid. So big thumbs up to him for doing this. Okay, the rules and conditions. Your best turkey, bobcat, Roosevelt elk and black bear taken with a single shot to the heart and or lungs from more than 50 meters without using a platform or missing a shot with a handgun on Settler Creeks during a hunt less than 3 hours long. So that's a whole mouthful, but yeah, it is as it is. So weapons, not even all handguns are allowed. So the 22, the 357, the 308, the 44 and the 45. I think it's a no-brainer to use the 357 and the 308 because yeah, those are the strongest for what you're allowed to shoot. 45 is a piece of crap in my opinion. 308 is a better choice, so I will go with these two weapons and that's it. For the scoring, we need the highest combined CSS, and it's single player only on the bottom. And here you can read the special requirements, but I kind of read them out up here already. These are some more little details. Go read them if you want, but not gonna waste too much time on reading out those. So let's get going to Settler Creeks and see what we can do for my first attempt. Well, as you can see, I put 4 barrels on the map. Normally I don't have barrels on Settlers Creek because I think the map sucks to hunt bears. But for this invitational I need them from 50 meters in a long, over 50 meters in a long, so that could be tricky. So I think the barrels could give me an advantage here, so that's why I put them up. So let's get going. Of course, brought the only 2 pistols that are useful for this competition: the 308 handgun and the 357. This one for the lynx and for the for the bobcats and for the turkeys, and the other one is for the elk and the bears. So let's see what kind of shenanigans we can get ourselves into. And here's my first bull elk call. So we're gonna call it in. I'm almost at my bear barrel. I already spooked the bear. I hear it being angry over there. So, but let me see, how can we set this up? Let me call this elk in first. I'm gonna use the scent spray. And by the way, something else I wanted to mention. Last week I set up a bear barrel close to that shed, and I thought this first floor there's an opening so you can lay down there, and it's exactly from 55 meters to my barrel, so it's perfect for this competition. But that shed is being counted as a platform, and that's not allowed in this competition, so I learned that the hard way. That bear didn't count the first one I shot, and then when I looked at the score sheet it said platform. So that was new for me as well. I thought that would work, but it didn't. But luckily for me, I found a nice rock next to the shed. That's also perfect distance. so we can use that. Let me see. Elk sand spray. No idea if he's big. If he's not big, I'm not gonna shoot him. Probably spook him in the other direction. Or maybe take him out with a snake bite. Can also do that. Should be careful with that, because if I miss a single shot, doesn't matter on what, then the rest of this attempt will be useless. So Piggy, we spooked that earlier already. It's a different one, but let me see this scent spray. I might be babbling a lot today because yeah, I'm a bit sick. So let's see, 50 meters. Let's use the hunter mate. 90 meters, 490. Then I'm at the right distance. So bring you back when we see the elk. Here comes the elk. It doesn't look bad at all actually. 335 to 380. I think I can still do this with the scope, but it is a bit risky of course. If I'm smart, I would go back to the lodge and get the right scope first, but I'm sick, so I'm not smart. Let me see. Distance should be right. Hope we hit the lung there. Might be a bit low. I think I still see him running, damn it. Please be a long shot, please be a long shot. Yes, we hit the lung. Good. But I'm still gonna go back to the lodge in a second to switch out that scope, because this scope is making my life harder than necessary. So let me see, here's our dead elk. .342, but the CSS is the thing that counts, so 73.3. That's a pretty decent start, I would say. Many times when I hunt here I only find tiny mini bulls, so this is good. Let me see, and that should count for this comp. Yep. Okay, nice. Now let's go get that scope. Now that's better. At least have a little bit of zoom. But 50 meters is not too bad, as you just saw. I can also do it with the red dot, but still I prefer this one. And with the bears I have to make a more precise shot, so let's see what happens next. Male bobcat, 10 to 20. It's gonna be a small one, so I don't think I'm even gonna waste time on it. But on the other hand, getting a score on the board is always a good thing to do as well. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna say screw it. I need one up to 30 kg before it gets really interesting for this competition. Maybe if I see something in the distance, so I'm a bit careful now, but like I said, otherwise I'm gonna say screw it. Female bobcat call. I'm not gonna waste time on that for sure. So, and there's Piggy in the way, of course. Damn pigs on this map. And the pigs also disturb your bobcat hunting, so this can be annoying as hell for this competition. Maybe best thing is to take them out, but on the other side, I don't even want to waste time on them. I'll try to spook them to the side somewhere if I get the chance. 15 to 25 kg bobcat. I think I might give that one a shot actually. Why not? sneaky boss it is. I went looking in that direction where I was going to, where the first track pointed towards, but now I find another track right behind it, so he went back. And what's this one? 38, that's an older one, so... But now he went back into the direction where I came from, so I'm pretty sure I spooked him along the way somewhere, so this one will be tricky to find, but we're gonna try anyway. Fleeing. Okay, I thought so. Damn this bobcat. Here's probably the next fleeing track. Yep. So when I found the first track and looked in that direction and made the circle back to go find him, he was actually right here. If only I would have walked 10 meters more to the left, I would have seen this track. Would have spared me 15 minutes of my life or something. But yep, that's classic. There's a track down here, down there, and a track here, and a track over there. So something went wrong here. That's a new female bobcat, but now I'm pretty sure this went wrong, because 3 minutes roaming right back to where it came from. So the track I saw down there is the one I need to follow, and that will probably be fleeing. So good thing I checked this, because otherwise I was wasting time here with this e-collar. This is the old one. Here he went south, and then he went back in this direction. I'm pretty sure he spooked in that direction somewhere again. But let's see what this track here is. Come on. Roaming is an old one, so pretty sure I have to look in that direction somewhere. There's that 3-minute old track heading right back towards where I came from. Did get him spooked somewhere, 100%. Fleeing that direction, and I just heard a meow from exactly that direction, so I'm going to assume that's my bobcat. Oh, there was also a female call that direction, damn it. Bobcat will probably be the trickiest one of this competition, and the bears normally, but I kind of put up 4 barrels for that reason specifically, so yeah, this is an hour old even. There was another track here somewhere. This one. There's another meow. I hear meows everywhere now, so rediscovered that's the female that called earlier. Yep. But he is also going in that direction, so we kind of have to deal with her as well, I guess. "60 minutes, damn it. Good thing I got the time, I'm high level, because if you don't have times, this would be confusing as hell." Here's another track, that should be the one. Yep. Roaming 1 minute to go. Okay, so he spooked again, for sure. We'll get there, eventually. Yep, fleeing 1 minute ago. I'm very close behind him, so he doesn't spook very far, so I should just look for a good spot here to set up, probably. And just call the bastard in. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. There's a little hill there. Not the most ideal spot probably, but how far is that? It's 51 meters. Can I see him approach from here? I think I'll regret this, but why not? Let's try it. Still think I can't really see it, but I had some flags with me. I put put the flag right next to the e-collar because I can't really see it from where I'm heading, so it might help. And I did get another bull elk call in that direction. Might call that in. Just to have a look at it. Probably a small one, knowing Settlers Creek. I was quite lucky with the first one, so. And if it's small, I'll just let him spook. And if not, probably as well, go for the bobcat first. But then I'll follow him. Well, the place where I set up completely sucks. You can't even see the e-collar location with the flag right next to it, so should be behind the tree somewhere there. But yeah, this really completely sucks. What's that? There was another bobcat. New male. That one comes from behind. Damn it. Spot on in the middle. That was far away, so will that hear my e-collar even? Let me have a look on that side. Screw it. That one bobcat is not gonna work anyway on that location, I guess, so I think I end up following him later anyway. So yeah, this is turning into a shit show real quick. Awesome. Damn it, now I just spooked the elk and he looked huge, but I didn't get a good look at it. Damn it. He had the big frame, and I do think he had back tines, but no idea how many. Screw this, I'm gonna pick up the e-collar and follow that elk. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. This sucks. Also had a buck call, by the way, very close by. I always do kind of want to see bucks in this game, but I was walking close to it, so I'm just gonna assume it's a tiny one. Heard another bobcat meow. This video is gonna be named Watch Binky Go Nuts. Again, not the most ideal location to do this, but better than the last one. I put down sand spray about there. The e-collars there, I had it on until I was at the edge of my reach of it, about 40 meters, so I hope it was close enough to smell the sand spray and to come in. Plus with the sand spray I don't have to take a walking shot, so I think that's the best tactic. But now let's see if Bobby the cat will cooperate. Wow, would you look at that? There is our bobcat. It goes up to 10, so who knows? That should be a long shot, I hope. He stopped a bit early, but I wasn't sure what he was about to do, so I just shot him right there. I put the sand spray higher so I could see him better, but this kind of worked. And it is the right bobcat, the one I was following, so please be a nice one. Nope, 8.7. Well, decent one. Get me a nice score on the board, but we need a bigger one. Distance was good. Yep, this one should count. Nice. Now I'm very curious at that elk actually. And I did mark him, so that's that mark over there. So I'm gonna follow that elk. He looked big, but I could be completely wrong. I saw a glimpse of him and I saw the big frame, so that's the most annoying part in this game sometimes, when you see a glimpse of him and you have no idea if it was big enough or something, so you kind of have to follow him after that. But we're gonna do that. Here's the buck that called earlier. Tiny as I expected. But yeah, bring you back when I do something useful. 450 to 500 kg elk. really want to see him. Let's see, that should be a fleeing track, I'm guessing. But it might be worth it. Although most 400 plus are not close to 500 kilos, they're lighter, so fleeing, perfect. Bring you back when we find this bastard. There's our elk, damn it, and he's spooked. I think that's him, pretty sure, but he is not gonna be much bigger than the other one, so I think he had 2 back tines on one side and 1 on the other side, so let me check if that's his track, and otherwise I'm not gonna follow him, I guess. He only went up to 365 or... I'm not really paying attention. I'm an idiot. Yep, this was him. Now the weight estimate is 440 to 480, so I think I'm just gonna say screw you elk, you're not gonna break that 342 anyway, so time to check out the bear barrels. We got a bobcat now and a nice elk, so at least we got some scores on the board. So now the bears next problem, and then the chickens. Good, I spooked the doe earlier. I was afraid she would run straight towards the barrel, but she didn't, so that's good. And there was a bunny in the frame as well. And there was a buck coming from that side. Not hunting them really, but still always curious. Might be the 200 plus I've been wanting for years, but probably not. Now let's see. Told you earlier not to use that thing when you don't need a platform, because the sheds are counted as a platform. That's good to know. There's at least one bear close to the barrel, but that's not very big, so hope for a bigger one. Damn it, I now spooked the bear, so now it doesn't matter anymore how careful I am. I need to go to this rock right here. That's also perfect distance to the barrel, but that didn't work out. What's that? Rediscovered male. That's probably the one 10 to 20 kg we found in the beginning. Guessing. Let me see. Check for tracks. If there's a huge track, I might wait here. And otherwise, I'm gonna say screw this barrel. Well, this is the biggest bear track I can find at this barrel, so screw this barrel. Let's go check the next one. Male turkey on the road, so that could maybe actually work. Let me see, I'm gonna run to the road and see if we can have a look at that. Hey, what's that? Mushrooms. Give me the mushroom. King bolete. Nice. Be tripping for weeks. 1 kilogram. Whoa. One thing I did notice last week as well, that I do find a lot of bucks on this map all of a sudden, and normally it's more females and tiny bucks, but last week I had 2 over 180 and 1 170, and that for settlers. It's pretty nice actually. But yeah, that's the curse of this competition probably. You always find what you're not looking for in the Hunter Classic, so I think this is another good example. I do think I found a reason why the turkeys don't respond to my locator caller. That female bobcat ran exactly this way. Of course. Oh, that's half decent turkey actually. Okay. Didn't expect that. See if you he can make a good shot. And of course, he's walking my direction, so he's probably too close by now. Come on, get up. Where are you? He's right behind that tree stump somewhere. So yeah, this is not gonna work. No, this is just not gonna work. And there he goes. The bastard. Bad timing by me. Here we are at the second barrel. Another magic mushroom right here. Nice, I'm really gonna be tripping for weeks. It's a tiny bear, and by the looks of it, these are all the tracks of that same bear, so that's kind of disappointing. Nothing else, really. Settlers really sucks for hunting bears. Okay, so here I fast traveled to the other lodge. I got 2 more barrels here to check, because that last barrel was really crap and that turkey also wasn't really worth sticking around for, so I hope I'll find a bigger one later. So let's check the barrels first. Well, arrived at the next barrel. A friend of mine told me this place worked for him, but not a single track inside, so for me it's not working. Hey, another mushroom. And another one. I think I recorded them all, but I'll spare you all that. This is what I found in mushrooms, so that's quite a collection. I spot a bear somewhere, but I don't see it. Oh wait, there it is. 100 meters. And that one is far away from the barrel, so does that mean there's a bigger one at the barrel then? This barrel looks more hopeful than the last one at least, so let's see if we can get a little bit closer and have a better look. The bear is right there. But why is he not going to the barrel? That's my question. I can't see anything at the barrel. When I saw it earlier, the barrel's right there. Not normally. When there's a bigger bear at the barrel, the smaller ones, they don't go there. Kind of hoping that's the case, but I can't see anything. This barrel's also made to be approached from the other direction, kind of, so I think I'm just gonna make a big circle around it. Here, there's the bear. And he also doesn't really look like he's interested in the barrel, so... Damn it. Did I spook a bear? There is another bear at the barrel. But that's absolutely tiny, damn it. That's not how it's supposed to be. Hey, a decent elk track, well, decent weight. There's another bear. Are you a big one? That's the biggest one I think of the bunch here. So you got my name on it. Let's see if we can get a nice spot here to shoot him. This is the spot. No. I think that's too far back, but come on, drop. He goes down. It must be a long shot then. He was angling away from me, so then I dare shoot a little bit further back. The bare high hit boxes are, a lot of people say they're bugged. I say they're not bugged, they're just annoying to hit. So, but mostly when you know where to shoot, you can get a long shot. So let's see if this was a long shot actually. But I do think so. This was it. Yep, that's a long shot. Perfect. Nice. Just the turkey remaining. And all 3 animals I shot so far. Well, the elk was quite decent, but the rest I can really do better probably. So let's see what this one scores. 19.0. It's really on the low end. Damn it. Oh well, this was the best one from, I think from this whole spawn. We got checked all 4 barrels now, so. And the discount, yep. So turkey remaining. Too bad we didn't get that one earlier, then I would have got a score on the board by now, but guess we'll have to keep going a little bit and look for a turkey. Hey, that turkey, is that the same one we spooked earlier? Could be. It was rediscovered, so. But it's quite far out of the route from last one. Not sure. Should check my recordings later, see if it's the same weight estimate. But I'm gonna shoot that one. Let me see. 70 meters, we can do that, right? If he will stop. Hope we hit the lung. But this pistol is quite overkill, so let's hope. Let's see, do we see lung blood? Nope. Or yes, we do. Okay, it gives me a score on the board at least. 69 meters, that's very nice distance. 60.7. Not a monster. We can break that later as well, but at least this all should give me a score. I'm 3rd so far, so that's not even that bad. Or I don't even know how many entries there are, probably just 3 at the moment. I don't know. But at least that gives me a score on the board, so I'm actually happy with that. So now we can see what we can break here, what we can improve. Well, as expected, by the time I'm done editing, it's almost 12 hours later now than when I had my entry, my 3rd place. I'm already down to 7th place, so as expected. But I still got 4 attempts left, I only used up 1 so far. So I'll give it another shot and see if I can improve something. Everything is up for improvement. All of them were quite average animals, so I think I can improve all 4 of them. But yeah. If only the RNG gods are on my side, then that might work. We'll have to see. But yeah, for now that's it. I just recorded my 1st attempt. A lot of people don't know what this invitational is or was, and including me kind of, so I thought I'd make a video on it. So this is it. Thanks for watching and hope to see you guys for the next video.